We've got to do better at education. People don't understand, but you will understand when those hospitals in rural America start closing down even more. You will understand when you don't have your Social Security. You will understand when your Medicaid, your Medicare goes away. You will understand as planes continue to fall out of the sky. Soon you will understand why it's important to maybe have somebody that isn't loud and ridiculous, and maybe Sleepy Joe is what we wanted because we could at least sleep at night.
Yeah.
That's for decades, Black Americans have stood in the front lines of democracy, marching, voting, and demanding change. But what happens when the very same people they put in office turn their backs on them? 10 Democrat Senates elected with the trust of the people sided with the Republicans to gut crucial programs and funding that many Americans depend on. Their votes weren't just numbers, they were a slap in the face to the very same people who put them in power. I want us to watch these videos together, guys. Like, people are angry out here, and they have every right to be. Every clip and every stitch that you'll be seeing on our today's episode, credits belongs to the original creators of these videos that you're seeing on your screens. If you're coming across this channel for the first time, my good name is Gracey D. Kindly consider subscribing to this channel, give this video a like, and let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. So let's dive right ahead and we'll come back with more commentary.
I am so pissed off with Democrats right now. I cannot believe that Chuck Schumer just caved on the Republican spending bill. This was the one opportunity Democrats had to use some leverage to get some sort of concessions out of Trump, Elon Musk, and the Republicans, and they got nothing. And the worst part is that people will suffer because of this. Young people, college students, seniors, federal government workers, people who depend on federal assistance, all will suffer because of the Republican spending bill. Not to mention the District of Columbia, which will lose $1 billion in funding because of this bill. Democrats, what are you thinking? Schumer says a government shutdown will throw the nation into chaos. Excuse me, Senator, but what do you think we're dealing with right now? Measles is spreading, planes are falling from the sky, inflation is skyrocketing, the price of eggs is spiraling, stocks are crashing, federal workers are being laid off and fired, and an unelected billionaire is running our government. Look, I know it's not all Democrats, but if the leaders of the party won't lead, then we need new leadership. Unfortunately, the cavalry is not coming to rescue us. We are the ones who we've been waiting for. It's our opportunity now to lead the leaders. Call 202-224-3121 and tell your senator, Democrat, Republican, Independent, or whomever, to vote no on this Republican CR. This is the message. Either lead, follow, or get out of the way.
Yep. The old farce of Senate just voted in favor, so it's not going to be a shutdown because they were too much of bitches to take on the fight. They sat their little white old ass down and literally said, we are with the full Republican spending bill that don't have anything for us, not a single thing. They're going to be cutting everything, even veterans, they're going to be cutting everything. And even though we have been protesting or saying no, doing political theater for CNN and Fox, doing political theater, when it really came down to it, for literally walking that walk, as much as they talk that talk, they didn't do shit. They sat their ass down and voted in favor of this fucking spending bill. Fuck them. If I was in Washington, I will gladly go to jail for slapping some of them. I swear, because it's like, y'all are old as shit. How are y'all so much more of a bitch than me, and y'all are twice, maybe 3 times my age, and I would have had a bigger backbone than y'all. Y'all really literally just crumble because y'all are so afraid, because y'all are afraid to do the hard work. That's what it is. They are afraid to actually do the hard battle. They rather talk and do political theater and point fingers, but when it really came down to walking that walk, they couldn't do it. They couldn't do it. Only a few did. I think maybe 3 of the Senate, maybe 3 or 4 of the Senate, I think is saying, this being reported, that literally was walking that walk while they talk that talk, but everyone else literally voted in favor of the spending bill. Fuck them.
Chuck, what the fuck? What the fuck is this? Schumer breaking with Democrats clears the way to pass GOP spending bill. What the fuck? The Democrats don't know how to throw a punch to save their lives. And this party leadership of the Democrats consistently bending over to allow the Republicans to do whatever they want. If this does not show you that the Democratic leadership cannot be trusted, then I genuinely don't know what will. Like Chuck, when you and President Trump praises Chuck Schumer for doing the right thing. All praise is not good praise. Just because it sounds good does not mean that it is good for you. Verbally, you know, Chuck Schumer, that anything that Donald Trump is standing for, why are you aligning to keep the government open? I understand that the government workers are just the government workers in this thing. I get it. And their lives matter, and they understand what's happening, that they are literally in the game of politics. And right now, the Democrats need to be willing to take a hit and throw a punch. But right now, we are literally at the whim of Republicans by willingly complying and willingly giving them power. This is a fascist, authoritarian takeover, and Democrats are just like, here you go. So I'm proud of representatives like AOC who are standing up and calling this out. I'm proud of Nancy Pelosi for saying, don't listen to this man. That's good. And what we need to see is more of junior Democrats standing up to Democratic leadership and saying no. We need you guys to stand up for us right now in the political arena to stop this authoritarian fascist takeover. Tell me what y'all think. Are y'all surprised at what Chuck Schumer is doing? Personally, I'm not.
The Democrats who aren't our last line of defense, because thank God we have those federal judges, but they just threw us under the bus. Everybody's been saying fight, fight, fight. And they play in our face, and they roll over, and they give these people what they want. I'm convinced that these people are undercover MAGA. I'm 100% convinced, because you didn't even give it a good try. Hours. You went in there knowing you were going to give up. And this is why people have no faith in the Democrats. This is why in 2019 I changed my party to independent. That party is so weak and pathetic that is sad. And here we are now, like Social Security, might not have that, we might not have jobs. My thing is, if there's no more Social Security, I need my money back. If you're gonna start, before they start stealing our money, I want everything I've invested back. It's really sad that the people we pay to protect us and govern the Constitution don't care. I firmly believe they're all in on it together, but the Democrats just want to play innocent. They just want to be, I feel like they're throwing a rock and hiding your hand. Because there is no way that you guys, with all your education, all your intelligence, you haven't found measures. You don't have people strategizing how to circumvent these things. This whole thing was rigged from the beginning, and it's sad. And to see our country becoming what it is, it's really sad. Yeah. Later, when I'm home, we're going to start naming the people who assisted the MAGA, because that's what the Republicans are now, they're MAGA, who assisted them with throwing us under the bus, with not fighting for us, with not caring. Why are we paying taxes? Why are we paying these people salaries and they're not doing their jobs? Why? Why? And they're still getting paid and they're doing a bad job. If I go to work and I don't do my job, I lose my job. And in this current climate, I lose my job just for having a job, you know. So yeah, I'm done for now.
So I really want to know, what is it going to take? The fact that the Democrats went ahead and joined, 10 Democrats joined the 52 Republicans with moving forward and not shutting down the government is absolutely insane. At this point, we are being ran by fucking cowards, and it is just incredulous when you really think about it, because I could have sworn that the politicians said that, hey, we're going to stand up and we're going to fight for the American people. This is absolutely a tragedy that we're witnessing currently. I really had hopes that the Democrats would say, hey, go ahead and shut down, because we really need to fix a lot of fucking issues. Like, this is really fucking bad. Like, everything is fucking terrible. But no, the Democrats have apparently lost their balls too, and I just don't fucking understand. Like, I don't get it, and I'm just like, what the fuck is it gonna take for somebody to grow balls and actually stand up for the American people? So, answer, somebody.
Okay, so yes, it has happened. They did go ahead and pass it. And, you know, I had some people in the comments and whatnot talking about, oh, well, y'all don't understand. It was such a rock and a hard place because, you know, we don't want the government to shut down because we don't want people to not have access to their benefits. Well, hello, dummy. They're going to not have access to their benefits. Or did you forget when he turned everything off a couple weeks ago? Because here's what y'all were failing to understand. They're going to basically shut the shit down anyways. They're just chipping away at stuff so that there's not enough staff for it to run, and then they're going to repurpose a lot of the departments, is which they have already started doing. So congratulations, like I said, you played yourself. All these people talking about, oh no, you don't want people to go without their benefits. They were not going to turn off their benefits right away. The courts were not going to shut down right away. They were still recourse, and they knew if they shut down that government, the Republicans were going to have to absolutely go back and have conversations with the Democrats, because it's going to be their shit turned off too. Like, y'all had me just literally blowed in some of these comments and whatever, because y'all listen to Chuck Schumer's old white ass out here, you know, whining and complaining, talking about, oh, we don't want the government. You should have stepped down a long time ago. You should have stepped down a long time ago and let somebody else be in place. And I know y'all have seen that picture with him and Don together. This is why, you know, you want to know why the 92% is on, you know, sabbatical. This is why, because y'all can't be trusted. You can't. And it was 10 of them. 10 of them that absolutely voted for this, and I hope that all of them are running for re-election so they can be primaried. And you all absolutely need to call your Democratic senators and let them know that the DNC will not get another dime from you. They will not, until something else changes. They will not get another dime from you, because this is absolutely ridiculous at this point. And the fact that, you know, you had this 10 with their no spine having selves, and, you know, in some of the most rural ass areas that, you know, are encompassed in your state, and you're out here voting for basically the obliteration of them. Make the shit make sense. Make the shit make sense. But I told y'all Schumer was a change agent a long time ago, so, you know, it kind of is what it is. His little old, evil, feeble looking self. Because these effects, you know, will never be fixed in his lifetime, and he's gonna go, you know, riding off into the sunset, and we're gonna be stuck dealing with the foolishness. So, how y'all feeling? Y'all all right? Take a deep breath, girl. Sir. Get a snack. You deserve it. Get 2 snacks, because this has been a hell of a week, y'all. And make sure you remember to drink your water and put on some lotion. Don't be out here ashy. It's too many people already with ashy ass attitudes. Don't be another one, okay? I'm just saying.
Yeah, guys, it's quite sad that this happened. And in order for this bill to pass, the Republicans needed 60 votes, which meant they had to have 7 votes from Democrats, and they got 10 votes. I mean, that is a slap in the face for the same people that put these senates in office, for the same people that voted for you. And these people, they want to give a break, they want to give a tax break to billionaires and cut benefits from working class Americans. It's quite sad that this is happening. It's just the other day, Elon Musk, on a Fox interview, he said they are trying to eliminate Social Security because they feel that federal spending is entitlement. So they are like trying to eliminate or save half a trillion, maybe 600 or 700 billion Yeah, they are trying to eliminate this because they believe it's also a mechanism by which Democrats attract and retain illegal immigrants by essentially paying them to come to the US and turn them into voters, which is quite crazy, because if this is what has been happening, then they could have even speeded up for people to get all these illegal immigrants that they're now looking forward to deport, and the ones that they're sending back to their home countries. If this is the plan that the Democrats had, they could have easily done that or given citizenship to these illegal immigrants that really need it. For some of them that have been there, they could have given them citizenship in return for their votes. But that didn't happen because, I mean, Democrats didn't win the presidential election. So he also went and said, because some of them are thinking that this is Social Security is a Ponzi scheme, and they've already actually laid off 2,500 Social Security employees. And this is why most people are saying, I'm trying to reach on Social Security, I need some help, but I cannot. The reason is because they are understaffed after they laid off 2,500 employees. And it's quite sad because this is money that people have been working, people have been paying for them to have retirement benefits. And the reason as to why I'm saying this Social Security, people are only getting the benefits that they actually paid for while they were working, because some of you, maybe you don't know, Social Security is a government program that provides financial assistance to eligible individuals, including retirees, disabled individuals, and survivors of deceased workers. It's funded through payroll taxes collected from workers and employees. And now you want to say that it's a Ponzi scheme that the Democrats used to bring in illegal immigrants and pay them to turn them into voters. Why did they not win if this is what's happening? So the benefits that people may not be seeing after this new bill was passed are retirement benefits. These actually, it's available to workers who have paid into the system for at least 10 years and reached the eligible age, typically 62 and older. I mean, you want to take benefits from people who are this old, and then what type of a government is this? Disability benefits provided to individuals who are unable to work due to a disability. People who are not able to work because they were born with the disabilities, or maybe veterans who went out there to fight for your country, to save the country, they put their lives in line, and then you want to defund them. Survivor benefits paid to the families, spouses, children, or dependent parents of deceased workers. If my mom was paying into Social Security, like her money or my parents or anyone, their money should be paid back to their families because they put in the work. You are cutting their paycheck to get this money. This is money, it's like a saving they did, and now you want to defund them. Supplemental security income, financial and aid low income individuals who are elderly, blind, or disabled. So why would they want to take this from this kind of people? Why would they want to take Social Security away? Why would they want to take healthcare away? You people voted for these. Republicans, you voted for Social Security to be taken away. You voted for housing to be taken away. You voted for healthcare to be taken away. You voted for veterans working in VA to be laid off. And now there's so many people who are now unemployed out there. There's a lot that's going on in the country, and people cannot see this up to now. You all are out here asking, where is Kamala Harris? Where is Joe Biden? Like, what do you expect them to do? It's your time to be accountable. It's your time to take it into your hands and fight for the country, because you don't expect anyone. There is no one else that's coming to save you. And now you all want to say these things are not affecting me, or you want to believe that this government is doing this for the best interest of the country. Like now the tariffs, things are going up. Egg prices are rising, groceries are rising. Some people, like in the state of Alabama, have to pay about $100 for them to afford electricity. And now you still want to believe that this is actually for the best interest of the country and the citizens of the United States of America because you voted into this. It's quite sad that the working class, the Republican working class, would better vote for Black Americans, for minorities, and the Democrats to suffer, to keep them suffering, instead of them benefiting themselves, voting for the best interest. So they would rather suffer with them than seeing them making it. It's crazy. I don't even understand this, because this actually, when people say that MAGA is a CULT, and now kind of believe it, because looking at how everything is working out and how everything is turning, and there are still people who are out there trying to defend this new administration. It's crazy. Let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section. Thank you so much for watching up to this part, and until the next episode, bye.